Good morning, YouTube. This is WakMed19, and I have another video commentary for you today. We're going to talk about some of the guns that are in Call of Duty Ghosts and what I think is obvious. There are two guns in Ghost that have been confirmed. My source is Drifter for the confirmation of these, and Charlie Intel. If you haven't checked them out, go ahead and do that. Two guns that are pretty obvious as to what they do. For me, they're pretty obvious anyway. I don't understand why I haven't seen anybody else confirm this, or well, I guess you can't confirm it, but nobody else has commented on this, so hopefully I'll be the first one to be able to bring you this information that I find pretty obvious in what it is for being what it is. The first one is that the honeybadger is one of the guns that's confirmed for Ghosts, and it's a pre-silenced gun. The gun was made to be a silent gun. That is the purpose for this gun to be created. That is its mission in life. It has rounds that are built specifically for it so that it can be a subsonic gun and extremely quiet. I actually played with a guy in this game that sounded just like FPS Kyle, and the only reason I bring that up is because FPS Russia put up a video about the honeybadger, and that's got some really good information in it, especially how quiet it is. Now, understand that microphones pick up differently for guns than for a lot of other things. There's a huge amount of compression and quietness that are in the microphones whenever you're shooting guns. But anyway, the honeybadger is going to be a pre-silenced gun. I'm calling this one right now, and here we are in June. It's a pre-silenced gun. That's just the way it's going to be. The second one is the APS Underwater AR. I don't know what APS stands for. Actual person shooter. Always pulling shots. I don't know. That seems like fun until we've actually figured out what it's for. But APS Underwater AR. Now that's the gun that shoots a bolt instead of a bullet. It goes through the water. It's a non-rifle barrel. It's a pretty cool looking Russian-made assault rifle that's made specifically for shooting underwater. And this is going to be the new Crossbow. I'm calling this one right now. I don't have any information on this. I don't have any inside leak, but come on, think about it. It's gonna be the new Crossbow. The Crossbow's old, and you can see that Black Ops 2 is trying to do something with the Crossbow to spice it up, and giving it the tri-bolt thingy. No, there's some. This is a good part of this game, by the way. There are some silliness in the games that are in the engine right now, and you're gonna see variations of them. But they're all the same thing over and over and over. But this is going to be the underwater gun. I actually used it in a game that was for the computer called Commandos. I don't remember how many versions of that there was, but there was this one guy, your Navy SEAL guy. He had a spear gun, and I think he had like 2 shots for it. There's a game called Commandos Behind Enemy Lines. If anybody knows that, give me a link in the description if you know how I can get my hands on that, because that game was cool. But anyway, the APS Underwater Shooter is going to be the new Crossbow, and that's all I have to say about those guns. I've noticed myself playing with terrible guns just to get them leveled up. I think that you want to see them instead of me using the same guns over and over all the time. Out of bullets there, but what about, have you found yourself using bad guns? Do you know what the best guns in the game are? Do you know a gun with no bullets in it is not the good gun in this game? Anyway, there you got it. I'm running out of stuff to say. I may have to speed up the end of the gameplay. It's almost over anyway, and we really destroyed these kids. But have you found yourself using bad guns just for the sake of getting them leveled up? I don't even understand what the purpose is for that. Since I went through the Prestige Master thing, It's really taken away all my desire to get anything in diamond. I don't care to go back to using the vector unless I play hardcore, and I've just went ahead and changed everything around so that whenever I want to play hardcore, I've got completely different classes than core, and capture the flags different than everything else, and I think that's the way to do it. I may have to make a video on that, but here we go, bringing you the final kill cam with somebody else's silenced LSAT, looks like. Quick draw LSAT. So thanks for being here. That's my thoughts on the guns. Have a great day.
What force will prevail, guided by the skewer, and only one thing sure.